G'day everyone. Alright, so today I'm focusing on Heroic Defense, my level 6 base. Most of the turrets level 5, even got a level 3 shield, but that's not too big of a worry. Simply by having a good layout for Heroic Defense, we increase our odds of pulling in the crates, getting 2 or 3 star wins. I'll jump in and quickly show you the layout that I've just updated my base to. And you can see that along the back we have no gaps whatsoever, and there are no gaps inside the base. The reason for this is to stop the Heroic Defense units dropping at the back. We want them to come through, drop around out here and have to walk a fair way. They have to come through the walls, then through the turrets, which are also protected by shields. And specifically if there are units like an AT-AT, AT-AT, attacking, it's going to come for the shields. We've got one sitting nicely at the back to bring it walking through the base, death marching to that back shield while the rocket turrets are picking it off. We've only got 2 burst turrets currently in this layout, so I've positioned them on the edge of the maps because that's where they do their best work. And then we've mixed up the turrets. We've got rocket, something else, rocket, something else, rocket, all the way around. If you do have in your armory any of the turret buffs unlocked, the skins for the turrets, then predominantly go with that type of turret. You'll see that it makes a massive difference once you get them and turn them on. Plus 94% to the health, plus 94% to the damage. That is such a big advantage that you might as well just go with whichever of those turrets you've got unlocked and predominantly use those for your heroic defenses. The layout will make a big difference. We shouldn't need to use air. I'm just going to drop whatever's in my squad center, which at the moment I've got a really good squad center, 3 level 9 jets. That's going to help a lot. I'm going to drop that in the back somewhere up here so that the units that are coming through won't attack it straight away. And I'll probably drop my heroes over here, and that probably will do us. So let's jump in, we'll watch a replay, and we'll see how we go now with this new layout. So as I mentioned, drop our squad center in the back, and if you drop it quick enough it actually doesn't use it, and you can it doesn't use it up, so it regenerates when you reload into the game. I'm not too fast. I'm only going to do 1 heroic defense right now. We could target, for example, this big group here with some air if you wanted to. Helps soften them up more rapidly, but I'm going to save my air. I'm not too fussed about it. I can see that everything is attacking through the walls nicely. It's all dropping out over here. The second wave, even though these buildings have blown up, won't be able to drop in any of this area. They still have to drop again on the outside of the base here, and you'll see that happen about now. We're only at 11%. So here they are. They're dropping on the outside, allowing all my units to target them. These ones are going to have to come through the buildings and the walls. And again, we could be using air if we wanted to guarantee it, but at 14%, 15%, we're looking pretty good. We'll definitely clear up this side. These guys are probably not going to do enough damage to take from our 3-star. And actually, even if we've got a 2-star, I'm not fussed about that. That's fine with me because the 2-stars are the ones that are more likely to give you the turret unlocks, which is what we really want. At the moment, I don't have any skins in my armory apart from the HQ. If I got a 2-star, I'd be happy with that. But as you can see, the layout with those units that we dropped, dead easy. It picked up the 3-star win, no problem. If I didn't want to use my squad center, I didn't have to. Probably still get 3-star, maybe 2. You can play around with that, but you can see that you can easily pick up 3-star victories now with this layout, even though the turrets aren't all upgraded. If you were jumping from planet to planet, I would even not reset these traps. Save yourself some alloy, jump from planet to planet and pick up your crates for the day. This layout will do that nicely for you, but also it shouldn't be too bad for player versus player because we've got the squad center double shielded and sitting in the back to trip. So hopefully if you've got a good squad center, I'd recommend maybe bikes at level 6. They'll come out quickly and attack and be protected by all these buildings for a short while. And one thing to note too, I've got the hero command here and the air command sitting in the back on purpose. It doesn't matter for player versus player, but in the heroic defense, when they blow up, you can no longer deploy those. So it's good to have them in the back. If you need them during the heroic defense or want to use them, you can. Obviously, if you're getting the turrets upgraded and your walls upgraded, you're going to start winning them without even needing anything. You won't. When you get everything upgraded with this sort of layout, there's a good chance that you won't have to upgrade. I mean, you won't have to drop anything, especially if you get your armory unlocks. At the moment, as I said, I've only got the HQ bracing, but even so, able to win a 3-star, no problem at all. So give it a try. Any questions, drop them below. Any suggestions, love to hear from you. Remember to like and subscribe so you can see new updates, and I'll see you in the next installment. Cheers, everyone.